Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at love for you in today's monthly prediction, focusing on love from mid-August to mid-September. So if you're looking for something more general, I do general predictions readings every month. August is up already, and if you find this reading to resonate, I recommend you join the family and stay informed of the September predictions reading. By subscribing. Those readings should be up within the next week and a half, I'm pretty sure. I try to get them up before the month starts, so usually in that last week of the month, the next month's readings are up. Why do I keep popping my peas? I gotta calm down. Anyway, let's start by shuffling 3 cards from this oracle deck for you, Sag. These 3 cards will tell us the main 3 themes in love you can expect to experience for the month ahead. Now, full disclaimer, Full disclaimer, 2 main things. The first thing is I have a dry cough. I don't know why it's still in my life. I've tried to literally heal it in every way possible, but I've been exercising a lot lately, so I don't think that's been helping. The other thing is I have a puppy, and this is his 2nd day with me. So if you hear me growl something, or like talk to something, it's the dog, okay? And the dog's name is Yoda. So if you hear me talking to Yoda, I promise I'm not off my tree. There is a little puppy here who's called Yoda. Let's get into it, Sag, and make it more about you, less about me. Can we get 3 cards for Sagittarius? What are their 3 main themes in love for the month ahead? What are Sagittarius's 3 main themes in love? Oh, hello. We have temperance, balance. Ooh, okay. What are the other themes for Sagittarius? We have, the 5 of Cups. Okay, change your focus. One more card. What is Sagittarius's? Hi, that was really quick. Oh my days, and you have the 2 of Cups. That is a really cute progression, Sag. I love this for you. I always enjoy your readings. I don't know why I didn't think it was going to be good this time around. We have the Hermit card at the back of the deck, Seek. So I do see you spending a lot of time in the month ahead, just kind of figuring things out and trying to figure out like how you feel, to be honest with you. The Hermit card is about introspection, but it is also about reflection. So you don't need to be alone to do this. You're just spending a lot of time inside, like thinking and processing things. And I feel like the Seek card is also about you seeking some sort of information out and trying to gain clarity or just processing something that has already happened. Wait, that's enough. We don't chew those. So I want to talk about your first theme here, the balance card. This is temperance, sweet soul. So this is about coming into union, and it starts internally. It's this inner feeling of like inner peace and feeling balanced, but this is a love reading, and we have coming together as well. So it's highly likely that you're working on coming together with somebody in the month ahead, trying to like bring this person back into your life with temperance, or trying to attract them into your life for the first time. So let's get some cards out to clarify that energy. Oh, he found a tissue. What is going on with this temperance card for Sagittarius? I also want to point out that that is Sagittarius energy. So you're kind of in your element, to be honest with you, especially if you're a Sagittarius sun, moon. It just feels like you're really in your energy. You're really trying to follow what you think is best. And it feels like a lot of this has to do with being in the moment, not trying to be too controlling of things, also trying to be patient with the situation. The first card that's coming out for you is the Fool card reversed. What is going on with that balance energy for Sagittarius? What is going on with that balance energy for Sagittarius? Oh my God. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. Oh, interesting. Ay. Just one card, please. Oh, hello. We have the Death card. Okay. That card actually flashed itself before. I just didn't think that it was a part of the vibe. So we're going to start clarifying real quick. Clarify the Fool card for me, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Six of Cups reversed. Wow. Clarify the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. Clarify the Death card. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And at the back of the deck is the King of Wands, which is kind of like your energy. King of Wands is very fiery. Let us see what I'm feeling. So I want to okay, shivers. I want to paint a picture. Can you play with your toy and not the tissues, please? I want to paint a picture for you. I imagine that something has happened with this person in the past and it just didn't kind of eventuate into anything. I feel like maybe something was done that didn't allow the situation to really come into fruition in the way that you expected. Sorry, I'm watching this little sausage dog climb up onto the shelf. There we go. Good boy. You get down. So I kind of feel like with the Fool card reversed, it just didn't really get off the ground the way that you were expecting it to. And with the Six of Cups reversed, it does feel like you're still kind of processing something from your past, maybe still healing, still needing to let go of some baggage from your past, still needing to reconcile with the fact that something in your past didn't kind of work out the way that you expected. But that doesn't mean that that's how it's going to go every single time. I feel like there is something about your past here that needs to kind of be addressed in order for you to move forward. That being said, the Ace of Swords reversed with the Six of Swords upright is talking about having a conversation about these things, or at least revisiting an idea on how to move things forward for you. I do see communication being very helpful in this theme of union and balance. I feel like you need to have a conversation about something that's on your mind, and I feel like you need to be honest, and I think that the goal of this conversation is to get movement in the picture, to kind of bring movement forward. I think with the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles, you have to be ready to let go of what you're is ending anyway, surrendering and releasing in order to make room for what is growing. And I think with the Ten of Pentacles, this, for some reason, this is a common theme, I'm not going to lie. I think Venus is in Leo at the moment, so that could be why, but I see you wanting to kind of build a future here. And I feel like someone is inspiring this, but it's not really about them, Sagittarius. It's about you realizing what you want and you kind of finding a way within your nature to create this for yourself. Like, it does feel like you coming back into your power and realizing like how your personality flourishes and the kind of situation that you need to kind of be in. Excuse me, little man. The kind of situation that you need to be in order to make the most out of your opportunities in love. I see a rebirth. I also see you revisiting an old idea and having a conversation about it. I see baggage from your past being addressed, and I see you feeling excited and planning your future. So this is really all about you. There's no significant energy of somebody else yet, so we're not going to focus on anybody else. We're just going to get advice in this theme, and then we're going to move forward. What is the main advice for Sagittarius with this balance theme, Spirit? We have the bridge, so don't be afraid to cross over. The bridge is about moving from one side to another. It is about transitions. It's also about finding solutions to problems and coming up with strategies that are helpful. Venom, letting go of toxic tendencies, behavior. This is also about you identifying what isn't working for you, sweets. The Venom card is a poison that has maybe been slowly infecting you. So it could be behavioral. It could be like something like a pattern of behavior that wasn't helpful for your situation. It could have been a person, a group of people. Sometimes it's a whole group of friends, you know. Swim, my gosh, you don't chew on those boxes. No. So I feel like you're identifying that with the Venom card reversed, and I feel like you're finding a way to move forward regardless. Like, I'm seeing the number 63, and those numbers for me are really about balance and expansion. So it's not about punishing yourself or feeling bad for who you were or what you've been doing, especially if your behavior was what could be arguably, toxic. It's more about finding balance and recognizing how you've outgrown certain tendencies, behaviors. Oi! Oh, my days. That is so naughty. Out of it. Out of it. No. No. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. That could have been really bad. He's got like ADHD like me as well. So he once he fixates on something, he just has to have it. What else can you tell Sagittarius about this theme in terms of advice? Okay. We have the threshold, crossing one threshold to the other. The thing about this card being reversed, we're fighting solutions, but we also need to stop comparing where we've come from to where we're going. I feel you guys needing to just release your past, cut that baggage, and appreciate how that may not happen again in the best of ways. What you've been through doesn't have to be repeated in terms of the pain, in terms of the issues. It is possible to have a similar situation play out very differently this time. So let's move forward. We'll have a look at this Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is usually quite a card that not really, people don't really want. But in your case, it's about changing your focus. Instead of focusing on what isn't working, instead of focusing on what hasn't been kind of successful and focusing on the sadness, we're focusing on the positives because we're focusing more on this Two of Cups. And in your case, I feel like we're going from a place of feeling disappointed to feeling hopeful. But I want to see what inspires this change of focus, please, Spirit. What is this Five of Cups energy? We have, we have the Seven of Pentacles. If it will focus, speaking of focus, with the King of Cups. Excuse you. There we go. What is this change of focus energy about for Sagittarius? We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, the audacity. And we have the Devil. Oh, okay. Can I clarify that Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, please, Spirit? The Chariot. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. I saw the Lovers at the back of the deck, by the way. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. We have, ay, Dios mío. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And clarify the Devil. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. At the back of the deck is the Three of Cups. So I definitely see you trying to be more optimistic. I see this, I see this coming off of somebody's personality. There is somebody over here that has you changing your focus. You're not disappointed. You're not sad anymore because somebody is making you feel some type of way. The Three of Cups says that this is somebody who I feel in the month ahead you're going to be spending a lot of time around them, either in a social setting where there's mutual friends or one-on-one. The Three of Cups can also be a reunion card, but I'm getting an energy of this person being quite high value in the sense of there are already feelings and there's just this question mark of how deep the feelings are on either side. I feel like you view this person as being quite compassionate, but you just don't know what they want and what they expect from you, Sagittarius. So you're trying to figure out whether this is just attracting lustful energy or whether this is something that has more potential. I also see you just having a lot of okay, how do I word this? Because it's the Five of Cups, there will be ups and downs because on one hand, this person has you wanting things to kind of progress forward in a very clear, intentional way. And then on the other hand, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil here. So I mean, the way that I would say this is that fear could cause limitations and blockages temporarily. as well as how we approach this person and how we approach the situation could limit the long-term growth. If we approach the situation as purely like sexual, as just like we want to hook up and keep it casual and friendly, then that's all it's going to be with this person. And it's not going to grow anywhere. And I feel like there's going to be heavy boundaries of limitation with the restriction is probably a best word for it. But I see that this is someone that you have feelings for already. You just don't know where their head is at. And so you're kind of approaching the situation in the month ahead, hoping for the best, but kind of expecting the worst as well. And not because you expect things to go wrong. You just don't think that it's going to go that far, but you're like, I'm going to try anyway. Is Sagittarius going to approach this person, or are they going to approach them? I feel like Wheel of Fortune reversed. I see things starting off slow at first. I see you waiting. Is Sagittarius going to approach them, Spirit, or are they going to approach Sagittarius? The Knight of Swords reversed. Why do I feel like it's going to be... It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Can you define masculine versus feminine? Okay, so whoever stopped communication is going to be the one who reaches out first. Whoever caused a delay in communication is going to be the one that reaches out first. I can't even say the masculine or the feminine because it's not that simple. It's literally a case of somebody went cold and they're coming back in hot. So for some of you, it is you, but for others of you, I feel like it's this person. It depends on who kind of went cold and went on a little hiatus period, because I see the King of Cups reversed as an energy of like, trying to be more honest, but also being more cautious, because they have like, they're not really trying to, but they're coming across as very mysterious because they're cautious. Whereas we have this other energy of the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, like I have so much love, I've got a lot of love to give, I have so much, I'm a nurturer, I'm a grower, like I'm loyal. And then we have this Knight of Pentacles reversed, but how far does it go? With the Devil card, there's restriction. So Spirit, how is this person feeling about Sagittarius in the month ahead? How is this person feeling about Sagittarius in the month ahead? How is this person feeling about Sagittarius in the month ahead? Okay. Yeah, they're afraid. This person is afraid. They're... Oh, what the heck? This person... Okay, what the heck? The Sagittarius... Okay, I'll ask that question after. Okay. Spirit, does Sagittarius even want a future with this person? Like... Does Sagittarius even want a future with this person? Yeah, you do. You just want the tough cycle to end. You don't want it to be so difficult. You don't want to have to like feel like you're constantly proving yourself, but you do, if they're the right person, you definitely want a future with them. I feel like the two of you need to just have a conversation. The Ten of Swords is talking about ending a difficult cycle. So I feel like this is still someone that you could see a future with, but this person is annoyed. They're kind of like in an energy of like, you ended this, not me. So if that resonates, sweets, like this won't resonate for all of you, but I'm getting an energy of somebody who considers themselves to be high value. They're looking for something long term, but they're also looking for you to make the move first, or to make it clear what you want. This person's coming across as mysterious, but they still have feelings. They just don't want to get their feelings more hurt than they already have. The situation could present to be like a very much a divine counterpart energy, as in you're very compatible. You're both in the same energy as each other. However, one person is being very protective, and it's this person. They're coming across as someone who is annoyed, and they don't want to have their time wasted with the Seven of Pentacles. That was Dead to Me by Kali Uchis. You also have the Pensive card coming out. We do have Appreciation, so pause these little cards if you want to read them. And then we have Fear, excuse me, good boy. We have fear, and we also have the Manipura. So I want to tell you that this person wants things to move forward. They're afraid. They're feeling a little bit annoyed with the situation. Not necessarily you, Sag, just the situation. They feel a strong sense of like, I actually really miss you. I enjoy your energy. This person's very attracted to you. Can you please stop? Oh my days. No, that's not a toy. No. They feel very attracted to you, but I also feel like they're afraid of getting hurt in this situation because they don't want to play games. Like I'm seeing this person just being very afraid of things progressing and you two not being on the same page, but they do want things to move forward in a confident, clear way. And I see you wanting a future with them. So it feels like communication is a blockage. Y'all haven't really spoken in a while, or it's still new and you haven't ever really had a conversation, whatever it is. That Ten of Swords is about ending a tough cycle where communication hasn't been helpful. Someone felt betrayed. The other one felt like they maybe had to create distance. So let's get advice in this situation, please, Spirit. What is the advice for Sag in this situation? We have the Destroyer. Oh my days. We also have the Medallion. Okay. What else can you tell, Sag? We have the Thread. And at the back of the deck, we have the Empty Room. So as advice, that empty room is saying, I feel like you have to pay attention to what you are lacking, and that will help you understand what you need from someone if you want to incorporate them into your life. But Spirit's also saying with the empty room, sometimes we don't know what we need until we're missing it. So this is an interesting situation where we're having two strong people come together, a king and a queen, and they're not exactly on the same page initially, but it doesn't feel like that is how it is going to be throughout the whole, like that doesn't have to be the barriers, the parameters of the entire connection. With the Five of Cups here, there does need to be a shift in emotions and perspective. And you have to see with the Thread whether you're willing to kind of put yourself in a position where you may be needing to be vulnerable with the Thread, trying to like feel your way through the darkness here and do something you wouldn't usually do, try something you wouldn't usually try, which may involve destroying something that is unhelpful. I see the Destroyer as an expansion card. It has my lucky number 23 on it, which is all about choices, and also about expansion. So choosing the most expansive option isn't always the most stable option. It can be the most destructive, chaotic option because you're changing the status quo. But the goal of that destruction is to get to, you know, a new area, is to expand. So I feel like your actions here, they may kind of be out of like a comfort zone. They may feel counterintuitive, or it may be a little bit difficult to kind of put yourself in that position, but the goal here is to grow and to make positive growth. With the Medallion, you got to stay focused on your goal throughout this whole thing, staying focused on your goal and staying focused on what you want in this situation. So let's have a look now at the situation, which is the Two of Cups coming together. I do see union for you in the month ahead, Sag. I really feel like if you haven't met this person yet, in the month ahead, it's going to be very obvious that you have somebody significant in your life who you're wanting to spend more time with and get to know. Now, if for whatever reason you're already in another relationship, I see your relationship changing. I see your focus is changing, and I see the two of you being able to have a heart-to-heart conversation that helps you kind of get on the same page. That can be applied to everyone though. If you're in separation, I feel like you're going to have a conversation or an awareness of how to move things forward. Seeing eye to eye here with this Two of Cups. So clarify the Two of Cups for Sagittarius, please, Spirit, coming together. Clarify this Two of Cups for Sagittarius. We have the Three of Cups coming out. Yeah, there's definitely a reunion over here. A feeling of seeing somebody that you may not have seen for a while. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Interesting follow-up. What is going on with this Two of Cups, please, Spirit? We have the Lover's card. The Lover's card again. My gosh, she's a bit of a mess, y'all. Sorry. What about the Three of Cups, please, Spirit? Clarify the Three of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh my Lord. Clarify the Lovers. Seem to go. Temperance. That's you again in the reverse position this time. And at the back of the deck is the Five of Cups again. Oh my days. It's the same theme, just a different context. Sag. Okay. How do I even talk about this? So the Two of Cups is usually a card of seeing eye to eye, having a heart-to-heart conversation, recognizing a kindred energy, getting to know someone, and building a strong friendship. We start this reading off with the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. It feels like you are going to be spending time getting to know a lot of people or trying to figure out, like some of y'all are dating multiple people in the month ahead, or you're considering seeing different people to try to figure out who is the one. And I feel like you're not satisfied though. Like that's the thing. Like the Three of Cups, if you're not seeing multiple people, you might just be going out more, having fun with your friends. And the goal of the Three of Cups is always fun, right? Like it's a fun card. It's about having fun and embracing like a light-hearted energy. But with it being clarified by the Four of Cups, it feels like this energy isn't making us happy anymore. We are either getting bored or we actually feel like we're missing out on something and we're not getting that usual emotional satisfaction that we would. The Ace of Cups reversed is usually a sign of like some sort of rejection, feeling an unrequited love situation. And with the Nine of Swords reversed, there is this feeling of like regret. So some of y'all are thinking back to something that you didn't pursue, someone that you didn't pursue, or a situation that didn't kind of eventuate. You may be regretting putting your emotions into someone who didn't care as much as you. And I feel like with the Lovers card and Temperance reversed, you're making a decision in this theme to be more communicative and to kind of seek out people who are more self-aware is what I feel like. Because Temperance is saying like your vibe is off with some of the people that you're considering to be romantic interests. And I'm talking to my singles or those who are dating and open to seeing people. This theme for you is about recognizing what it doesn't work for you when it comes to love and what kind of people you don't want to kind of waste your emotions on, because I see you kind of attracting certain people and then getting really bored and feeling like the energy just isn't there. And I think that it leads you to either saying like, oh, sorry, like I don't really see a future with us. Or it leads them to say like, oh, listen, like I feel like we just want different things. For whatever reason, it does lead to an unfertile, unrequited Ace of Cups reversed moment in which we process at night and think like, shit, I wish I handled that differently. I could have done this instead. Like, what about that? And eventually with that theme in the month ahead with the Lovers card, you're going to start to make decisions that are based on your needs in a more like slightly selfish way, but in a healthily selfish way. You're looking for someone who is very like clear in what they want, or someone who is very compatible with what you want. And I feel like you either know, you may have an idea of who that person is, or you may at least know based on what you don't want anymore. With Temperance reversed, you do feel frustrated and you feel impatient and you want this to happen now. But I just feel like this is you seeking out your special person, to be honest with you. Like at first I was like, yes, you're going to have union and it's going to work. And then I was like, oh, like I do see you struggling a little bit with love, because you're kind of, especially with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, like over here in this theme, like you may be kind of using one person to get over another person, or you may be kind of finding yourself catching feelings for one thing, one situation, when you still have feelings in another situation. And that's why I think this first theme should be your priority in the month ahead, Sag, because until you get into a state of balance and harmony within self, feeling like your most like natural, confident, successful version of yourself in terms of your energy, you're not going to attract the most clear, consistent, and honest situations. I do think excuse me, oh my days. I do think communication is literally your biggest asset, and you seem to be underutilizing it in the month ahead. You're just kind of going with the vibes and very Sagittarius-like. You like, pay attention to your vibes, your intuitive, your gut instincts. They never fail, especially your intuition. But I also think that some people have a way of putting out a certain vibe, and after a couple of drinks, you're realizing, sorry, we were just cut off, but after a couple of drinks, you're realizing like that's not the vibe that I thought it was. That's not the person that I thought they were. For some of you, you're literally like self-medicating over here and going out and trying to like drink to distract yourself from this unsatisfied feeling of not being on the same page. So I want to get advice about that situation, but that's what I'm seeing with that Two of Cups. I feel like there is a lot of potential. I'm not going to lie, Sag, because of your energy. You're the one sign, more so than Gemini and Virgo, you're the one sign that I feel your future can change like literally in the blink of an eye. Your energy is so transmutable and anything can happen with you, literally. Jupiter is in retrograde, so maybe that's why things aren't going your way. Maybe that's why your calibration is slightly off, especially with your intuition. But I just feel like one step forward, two steps back with you a little bit, especially when it comes to love. You're kind of like focused on the right things and then you get distracted again. So I want to get advice for this last theme for you. What is going on for Sagittarius Spirit? What is the advice here with this Two of Cups? We have the riddle. Okay. The riddle is saying pay attention to repeating patterns in terms of situations, because they're trying to teach you something here. You have to learn, or you have to try to solve this equation, this issue. And I feel like you have the answers. You're just not paying enough attention. It does feel like you're distracting yourself, or you're trying to distract yourself from solving this riddle. We also have the offering. So being receptive and also staying open to offers. I feel like some of y'all aren't seeing something that's right in front of you with the Four of Cups there. You may be focused on other things, which is interesting. One more card. We have the Sword. Yes, be truthful, be authentic, be honest, and have integrity, sweet soul. The Sword is really about doing things with conviction as well, like sticking to it, if that makes sense. At the back of the deck, we do have the Queen, so we're talking about embracing like a regal energy, a majestic energy. This is interesting. The Queen is your bottom deck energy, the number 11. There is this feeling of balance, and I think that your actions need to be more reflective of how you see yourself, ensuring that you're seeing yourself with the utmost respect, importance, and that should reflect in the kind of people that you attract as well, and who you see yourself being with as well. Now, if you're a Sagittarius who's in a relationship, you and your partner are going to have issues in the month ahead. Any relationship does. I just think you need to prioritize time for self in the month ahead, Sag. Regardless of love and who you're dealing with, you need time to be more clear in who you are, what you want, what you need, and just where your desire is leading you. I feel like this is about finding creative solutions to the problems you're seeking and crossing those thresholds in terms of going from one thing to another, being open to progression. I also think that we need to be aware of how toxicity is limiting us, whether this is unhelpful and harmful behaviors, unhelpful or harmful peers and friendships, unhelpful or harmful social environments that we put ourselves in. There is a feeling of us being sabotaged by some sort of toxic energy that is encouraging us to do everything that is leading to what we don't want. And it shows. We have the potential for partnership and union, but it doesn't seem to quite be working in the month ahead. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sag, when it comes to love from mid-August to mid-September. I hope that was a helpful reading with lots of information and advice. If it didn't resonate 100%, you probably have messages in your moon or Venus sign, because this is a love reading. I also recommend you check out your monthly predictions reading, because it was very similar to this, and there may be more information for you in there in terms of how to navigate these challenges. Otherwise, join the family and stay informed of the September predictions. Subscribe to stay informed, I should say. They'll be going up very, very soon. Sag, it's always a pleasure to read for you. I have so much love for Sagittarius. I hope this month literally changes for you in the best way in the blink of an eye. Stay focused, stay accountable, and also stay well informed. Trust your intuitive self, sweet soul. Recalibrate, ground yourself, and remind yourself that nothing is set in stone with a Sagittarius. You can always have your best possible outcome. It's just about aligning with that frequency. I wish you success, prosperity, and abundance, and I shall connect with you in another video. Bye.